new option and this one face underscore model. Face underscore model. Okay, I am giving new option in the last. Okay, so where it is creating inside the 3D project folder. Okay, then apply this one. Okay. So accept. So what happened, it will create a folder for you. Okay, these two images I want to copy inside the face model. New option, source images, paste inside this one. Okay, side view and front view option, you can say these two options we are having. Okay, another image I am taking again. Okay, one more image. This image. Okay, so let's open the Photoshop and we'll cut this one again back, side by side, two pieces. Okay, so let me remove this option. Okay, let me remove this option and just paint on this one. Okay, so this is what center point of this one. Okay, and let's see, cut this portion, take this rectangle tool and draw the rectangle half on this one. Okay, and use Ctrl J to make a copy and another selection and try to move this selection, new selection, and try to move right side of this. Transform selection and try to move right side of this. Okay, again select this one and use Ctrl J to make a duplicate copy of this one now. So both should be same on this one. So select these two and use Ctrl A, horizontal align in the center, vertical align in the center on this one. Okay, and one thing you need to target either this one or eyes portion or nose portion or mouth portion, anyone you need to target one line to create a line on this one now. So let me take this rectangle tool or line tool, we can take single row marquee tool, just click and line and just organize this on this top surface on this over here now. Now second one, using addition, I am adding one more, okay, onto this eyes portion in the bottom of this one. Okay, one more portion on the nose to match this one now. Okay, and finally in the bottom, that is chin portion, if you want you can organize, otherwise lips portion you can organize in the bottom of this one. Otherwise chin portion. So altogether I have taken these lines, take the new layer and apply the color on this one. So let's apply red color on this one, so it will be easy for us to recognize this lines. Okay, same thing for the side view also. This is what the front view we have done, this one. Let's check the side view whether it is matching this area or not. Okay, zoom and see. Right now what is the target? This is the target. Okay, right now slightly, if you can see, right now this line is properly matching on this one, see. Maybe this is the line, so slightly some down and up we can have on this one, so we can okay with that. Okay, with this point we can okay with this one. Slightly if you want to move, little bit more move we can do, and hide and see the second one now. Okay, go and see, almost all it is matching now. Same thing in the eyes portion. Now perfectly you can see this bottom portion, it should match on this one now. Just check it, slightly move it down, sorry. Okay, line I placed it on the bottom. Now here you see slightly it is down, so select this line and only one side we need to target. Okay, and just target this one and see once. Okay, right now you can see it is slightly we'll have a down in this one, so just move this image down a little bit. Okay, and see the second option, still it is down. Almost all also is okay with this one, and both values are set in this one, so no need to modify the third one now. So almost all everything will be okay on this one. Just put the position over here where you want the lines to be taken care of. Now the chain is coming over here, but chain where it is, the chain, it will be very difficult to understand right now. Sorry, 1 second. Oh, sorry, 1 second. So let's take this one. This one I assume, this one you assume, okay. And bottom portion, I'll remove this option. Take the rectangle tool. Remove the bottom portion from here now. Line I don't want that, so I'm deleting this now. These 3 lines I have taken. 3 lines are matching now. Front portion, side portion, both eyes, forehead, and nose, bottom portion now. Let's save this one with the same value. File option. Before this one, let's apply background color for this one. Okay, take this one and pick the same color and apply same color background. Alt backspace. Now we can see for both we have applied the same value. Okay, and the extra portion we need to remove. Extra portion what we have with this one, that way I want to remove that now. Simple option, image, trim, okay for this one. So what happened? Extra portion will go. 1 second, what is this? So it is not working. Let's move this one and organize this. Clear this one and try to organize from the left side. Organize from the right side. Okay, top and perfect, bottom is perfect. Let's crop this one and put the white color image in the background now. So hide this first one and we'll enable this one now. File option, save a copy. Okay, JPG image. Okay, face model. Okay, FM. Okay, underscore side view we can say. Okay, side view also. So where we are saving? Okay, we are saving in the 3D project folder, face model new, under source images. Let's save this one now. So copy this one if you want it. Copy, why? Because we want second name also. We'll copy this one now. Okay. Hide this one and go for the next option. So file option. Okay, save a copy. Okay, JPG option, paste it, and instead of side view, front view we have to give it. Front view, and again in the 3D project folder, face new, source images, and FM front view. Now both the images have set now. So I'm closing this one. I don't want any more saving for Photoshop file. I'll close this one. Okay, now let's open this one. Okay, side view we need to set and front view we need to set. So go to the 4 viewports now. Go to the 4 viewports. Go to the side view, maximize. View image plane and import image plane on this one. So go and set the side view. Let's say now I'm selecting this one. Right now I've made these 2 copies also for you to understand what is this and what is this now. Now I'm selecting this both. I'm importing this both options. Side view, open it. Now I want to separately keep this one and that one also I want to keep it. Both I want to keep it in this now. So first one, this one. Let's come to the front view, and front view organize. View, image plane, import. Select the front view and open it on. So both views we have done. Come to the perspective. See the lines are matching or not. Okay, no need to adjust anything. Why? Because the lines are matching in the sense the reference is perfectly matched on this one. So select this one and try to move back side, this side, and this one back side over here, out of the grid now. Now select these two, okay, and go to the channel and layer, enable the layer, okay, and freeze this one. Okay, before freezing, what we need to do, we need to set the side view and front view perfectly on this one. Now we can see right now. Can you see? It is almost all in center right now we can see. But slightly we need to move this little left side. Why? Because it is not exactly in center. Little bit minor changes we need to do. This one we have done. Let's go back to the side view also. Side view is okay. Exactly it is center. I don't want to change anymore now. So come to the perspective. Select this both. Freeze option in this one and hide fill for the perspective only. Show image plane and remove the image plane option from here now. This is one file I have to maintain it now. Save this file now. So Control S to save this file. Where we are saving? Face model, new source images. Now where we have to save inside the scene and name this as FM underscore model underscore stage. I am just giving a name called stage on this. Just click save on this one. Okay, the first stage is completed. What is it? Setting of a reference, bringing us into the Maya and setting reference on the left side and front side. This we have already done. Second time I am repeating this one now. Now directly we will create nose, eyes, nose, and if it is possible we will create the mouth also today. Later on we will complete the ear and we will complete the face. Okay. So this is the last section. Today will be the last section for this one. No more repeat will be there for this section. Why? Because face is little important. Okay, and small details we need to capture and we need to modify those things. Okay. Now come back to this one. So what I am doing, I am closing this file now. So just go to the file and new scene. Now under new scene I am setting the second reference, that is art pictures now. So go to this reference now, side view, image plane, import image plane, select the side view and open it. Now come to the front view, image plane, import, select the image plane, so front view of the image plane and open it now. Now come back to the perspective, select this both you select it and give the reference value, scale value 2 on this one now. What happened? We have made a little more bigger size also. Now I don't want 2, I want 3, I can give 3 also for this one. And whether this is matching or not, just check it. Why? Because we have not taken the lines and all. Take this move tool and try to match in the front one. Can you see now? Zoom and see. It is matching or not. Okay, now we can see the bottom portion, it is matching. Okay, so like this we can match. And nose portion also you see whether it is matching the bottom portion of the nose or not here. Mouth portion. Okay, so next eyes portion we need to match and eyebrows portion we need to match it. Eyebrows portion you can see right now almost all it is matching this area now. You can see right now. It is looking like single face image. That's just another. So now here you can see it is coming back and matching in this one. Slightly, some minor difference is there in this one. Just make a little up in this one. ఇంకోటి ఇది కూడా తీసుకొచ్చే అవసరం లేదు ఎందుకంటే ఫ్రంట్ వెళ్తే మనం ఎంత బ్యాక్ ఉంది ఎంత ఫ్రంట్ ఉంది తెలుస్తుంది and which is the major area that we need to target and we need to adjust it here now. Okay, so now let's match this perfectly. Okay, almost all done. Okay, fine. So let's move this back and select this one and move it back in this one now. Okay, so now come back again on this one, select this both references and come back and match into the other side also. Select this one and try to move it in center. Either mouth or forehead or nose we need to target for making in center now. This is our center point. Now come back to this side view, select this one, almost all it is in center only right now. Okay, so this is done. Now come back to this perspective view, select this both, create a channel and what we need to do, freeze this one and hide, sorry not hide, we can say enable. Go to the show option, image plane and remove the image plane from here. So what we have done, we have set this value in both sections now. We can see right now. Okay, now easily we can create this complete surface on this one. Okay. Now let's go to the same option in this one. Now let's create an eyes portion in this one now. So come to the front view and zoom on this area. Okay, and take this plane tool on this one, create a plane, try to move up and try to move right side and down in this area. rotate it, okay, 90 degrees. Now go and check the width is around 1, make it 2, and height is around 1, that is enough. Segments I need to take, first of all 1 will say, and go to the X-ray mode on this one, X-ray mode. Now we can see how many segments we wanted. Now width is too high, make it 1.7 for this one now, and try to take the move tool and move it and organize it. So still we need less. Okay, this is okay now. Okay, second one, height we need to decrease, say 0.8 for the height. No, 0.6. It is done. Now we don't need to set these values and all. Why? Because directly we are going to modify this object. Okay, so don't waste the time on setting the value, but somewhere if you want to set the value, this is the way which we set actually. Now coming back to the segments on this one, let's add the segments. I'm not adding many segments in this one. Basic segments I'll add, that is 3 on this one now. 3 partitions. Okay, now height segments, right now I don't need, but I'll create it now. So go to the vertices, select these 2 vertices from both sides and try to scale this one now. Okay, and try to move this one little down in this one, so you can see this face over here. This one will come little down and little left side also. Within the just basic model means eyes we have created using this reference value. Okay, ఇప్పుడు కావాల్సింది ఏంది మనకు లైన్స్ కావాలి ఫర్ హ్యావింగ్ ఏ స్మూత్నెస్ ఆన్ దిస్ వన్. సో రైట్ నౌ outlines we have set, but here it is not matching this roundness here. So what to do? Right click on this one, object mode, add a mesh tool, insert edge loop tool, and add one line over here, one line on this side. That's it. Right click, vertex, select this vertex and organize. Select this one and organize in this one now. Okay, and then this side also we need to modify this one, little up here in this also, and little closer to this one now. Zoom, and we need one more line over here. Why? Because slightly it should be little round, so I'm making little round on this area now. Okay, select these 2 pieces and try to move right side and organize and move it down in this one now. Okay, once it is done, select these 2 portions, select these 2 portions, come back to the top view, zoom, and try to bring little front on this one now, because the eyes will be little round in the shape, curve we can say. Now this I have done. Similarly I need to manage this one also. Why? Because the flow which is going smoothly, it is going, it is not breaking that one. Zoom and select this portion, but right now I don't want to disturb this portion. I want to move this little front on this one to balance this shape in this one. Okay, the roundness we got it on this one. And one more option, this one will be slightly in the front direction. ఐస్ ఎలా ఉంది కదా, నార్మల్గా మీరు ఇలా చూసుకోండి, ఇది వచ్చిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ ఇది ఫ్రంట్ వస్తుంది మీకు. దిస్ ఏరియా విల్ కమ్ ఫ్రంట్. జస్ట్ కీప్ ద ఫింగర్ అండ్ చెక్ ఇట్ వన్స్ స్లోగా. ఇక్కడికి వెళ్ళి తీసుకోండి, ఇలా ఫ్రంట్ వస్తుంది పైన. దాని తర్వాత ఇది బ్యాక్ వెళ్తుంది, బ్యాక్ వెళ్ళి డీప్ వెళ్తుంది కొంచెం ఇన్సైడ్ దిస్ వన్. దెన్ అగైన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ కమింగ్ ఇన్ ద ఫ్రంట్ డైరెక్షన్, లిటిల్ 45 degree angle we can see. So I have taken this one now. One more line we need to add for having a smooth flow on this one now. So come back to the perspective view again, object mode, mesh tool, and add one line in between on this one now. Right click on this one, vertices, and try to match this one little down. Otherwise select this one, try to move and properly organize on this side now. So what is happening now? Slowly we are building the smooth shape on this one. Sharp edges ఏది ఉంది కదా, స్లోగా స్మూత్ వస్తుంది. Now see, this is done, and we can see the round eyes completely over here. ఇక్కడ లైన్స్ ఎక్కువ ఉన్నాయి కదా, కొంచెం మేనేజ్ చేసుకోవాలంటే ఇక్కడ మూవ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, బ్యాలెన్స్ చేసుకోవాలి. Then again select this one and try to move little left side and balance it properly. Once everything is done, what we want next? The inside portion అంటే నార్మల్గా మనకి ఐ లిడ్ ఉంటుంది కదా, this area I'm saying, only this outer area. So what we'll do, first of all we'll extend this one, double click on this edges completely, we'll extend the outside area first. Okay, otherwise what we can do, we can delete this surface also, and we can extrude this one now. Let's use the extrude option in this one. Now once we have done, just use this arrow to, sorry, one second, move this down to have a little same surface from this area now. ఇది మీ ఐలిడ్ అంటే ఈ పార్ట్ కనిపిస్తుంది కదా, ఇది ఈ పార్ట్, this eye part, you can see that how much you want, you can take the size of this one now. Second one, ఇంకా ఇక్కడ మనకు షార్ప్ ఉంటుంది ఇక్కడ, సారీ, vertex mode, here it will be very sharp on this one, so scale this one. Why? Because earlier we have not done, but we need to match it here right now, very sharp and close on this side. Similarly here also slightly more closer to this one now. Okay, దాని తర్వాత లైన్ డివైడ్ అవుతుంది. Okay, so this we are dividing this one now. As we have done this one, let's come back to the perspective and select these faces 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Now space bar. Okay, come back to this perspective view. Okay, so if you want, you can press F key to zoom in this one. Now we can see right now how this object is coming. If it is little extra also, later we can adjust it. Temporary right now, this is okay now. What I need to do, I need to extrude this one, and then I need to delete this one now. Just move this back, little bit move back now. So only small portion, ante small portion. దాని తర్వాత మళ్ళీ ఎక్స్ట్రూడ్ చేసుకొని inside if you want, you can do that inside now. So little bit more extra I am taking. Why? Because later when we apply the sphere on this one, based on the sphere I will set this one now. So right now it is done. So right click again, faces, and delete this all faces. Delete this all faces. There is no faces over here right now. Maybe some double faces we got it. I am deleting these double faces if I am having anything. It is proper only, right? Double faces and delete this one. Right now we have done, so this is okay. Now let's apply the smooth and seal right now. Okay, smoothness we got it, and the shape also almost all we got this one now. Okay, next one we want it, what side view, from the side view, how it is looking right now. Go to the side view and try to move this one in the front and try to adjust it. ఇప్పుడు బేసిక్ లెవెల్ బేసిక్ ఏది ఏమంటే వర్టెక్సెస్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, లైన్స్ అండ్ వర్టెక్సెస్ వీ హ్యావ్ ఓన్లీ ఫ్యూ that easily you can adjust it now. Later when you increase the vertexes and edges, it will become very difficult for to adjust it now. Okay, now let's see how to adjust it. Two views we need it on this one, so I'll go with the two views. ఇప్పటిదాకా మనం 4 views యూజ్ చేసాం. ఇప్పుడు ఏంటంటే జస్ట్ 2 views కూడా మాడిఫై చేసుకుంటూ నడుస్తుంది. So just come back here in this one, zoom, press F key on this one to see this one, which one we are modifying now. Select these vertexes now, set these two vertexes, then from the side view కావాలి కదా మనకు ఇక్కడ. So now use your space bar, sorry, go to the panel, okay, and set this as orthographics and side view from here now. ఇప్పుడు ఇది పర్స్పెక్టివ్ ఒకటి ఉంది, ఇది ఒకటి ఉంది, కాదు మనం ఫ్రంట్ కావాలంటే ఫ్రంట్ తీసుకోవచ్చు ఇక్కడ. That's your wish. Now zoom on this area and try to balance the shape on this side now, and scale this one also slightly, goes closer to this one now. Then what is the next one we want it now? Set these two values also slightly back side now. అయితే ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ మనకు 3 ఇది 2 vertexes ఉన్నాయి కదా, ఇవి 2 సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోండి, ఎందుకంటే it will go back again inside portion also. So select these two and try to send this back side. From where we are adjusting this one? From the side view. I am selecting only from the front view, sorry, from the perspective view. Later I am adjusting everything from the perspective view. Sorry, side view. Okay, now select this one, select this and select this one, and try to move this little back again. Zoom and see. Okay, right now we have set this one and this one, no need to adjust this one. Why? Because almost all it is perfect only. Okay, we need to adjust this area now. Okay, which one? Not this one, only this part, this one. Why? Because it should go back side little bit and it has to be balanced on this one now. ఇంకోటి స్పియర్ అప్లై చేసిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ అడ్జస్ట్ చేయాలి. రైట్ నౌ వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ ఏ నార్మల్ షేప్ ఆఫ్ ద ఐస్ ఆన్ దిస్ వన్. నౌ సెలెక్ట్ దీస్ 2 portions అగైన్ అండ్ ట్రై టు సెండ్ దిస్ లిటిల్ మోర్ డీప్ ఇన్ దిస్ నౌ. ఇంకోటి లాస్ట్ పోర్షన్ ఉంది, లాస్ట్ పోర్షన్ కూడా నౌ సీ హౌ మచ్ సో వీఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ ఇన్ దిస్ వన్. జస్ట్ మేక్ ఎ లిటిల్ బిట్ మోర్ అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్ ఆన్ దిస్ ఏరియా. నౌ రొటేట్ అండ్ సీ. Okay, and then according to this one we need to balance this shape also, this one, only this one. Now it has to go inside and it has to balance like this. Now it will be smooth and flat surface. This side also we need to adjust it. Right click, object mode. Now select this one and press 3 and see now. Okay, got it now? Now next portion, now under this one, before making this portion of this eyes in this one, or else after creating this one you will get much better result. But let's apply the sphere and then we'll see how much we need to adjust it. Now take the sphere model, rotate it, okay, in this direction 90 degrees for this one. Okay, take the move tool and move it up and organize on this side. Now see once. Now go to the top, so means 1 second. From here only we'll go to the top view panel. From the side view we can adjust it here. Now we can see from the side view we can perfectly adjust it. Now we can see, and we want to adjust this from the other side also. Go to the orthographic option, go to the top portion and see. So press F and see. Right now it has to come over here now, little back side. One I have adjusted from the left, one I adjusted from the top view, and one more adjustment we have to do it, panel and orthographics, and from the front view on this one. So front view we need to see where exactly we want this eyes portion to be applied. Okay, scaling has to be done little bit. Scaling, if you want you can do the scaling. Okay, and move it in front direction now. Again move tool and try to move it in front now. Okay, now come back to the perspective now. So let's go and apply this in perspective mode now. So right now ortho we don't have perspective. On the perspective only we have to come and we have to see this one, how we are matching this one. The scaling is very low, so we need to increase the scaling level again. Now move this back a little bit and set this one. Right now we can see this is okay now. This is normal set అయిపోయింది. Now we need to set this completely over here now. We can see right now. Okay, don't worry about this one. Why? Because this eyes flesh ఉంటుంది కదా, flesh వస్తుంది అక్కడ మీకు ఇక్కడ ఏం డిస్టర్బెన్స్ ఉంటుంది అన్నమాట. Now if you need any rotation to be done, rotate this one in other angle also to balance this one now. Okay, now see here where you need adjustment to be done on this area. You see this is the area which we need to target right now. First one, right now you can see almost all. Once again rotation. See here now, this is almost all okay, this side, and this side is also slightly we need to rotate little bit more. Okay, and try to move little back side now, little bit we can see. Zoom and see this one, where we need to target, this area we need to target on this one. So right click on this one, vertices. Okay, which area? This two. Select these two and try to adjust this back side little bit now. Okay, what we need to do next, these two portions has to come front. Now zoom and see which one, these two. Select these two and zoom and see and try to match it little outside ones. Okay, now these two portions are set. Now coming back to the corner now, corner is not adjusted here now. See, select these two only inside portion. Okay, and what we need to do, just move this back side. See, anything else is selected? No, just send this back. Okay, and more back on this one to settle over here. Right, you can see right now it is settled. Can you see? From the top area also, from here also just check it. Slightly we need more, so set this only two values and try to bring it little front on this. Edges person. Okay, so and we need more edges also, but right now I am not taking. Why? Because initially if you take that much, we will be confusing this one. How to adjust this to which one to adjust it now. Ikkada daaka okay na? Sphere almost all match ayindi ikkada. Now right click on this one, object mode. Now what we need to do, we need to add the flesh in this one, then we need to match again with the flesh also. Select this portion, press 1, which we need to match on this area. Right click on this one, edge, select this edge, select this edge. 1 second, let me see. Yeah, done. So just for testing purpose I have checked this one. Now go to the edit mesh and say bridge on this one. Okay, right click on this one, again object mode, and see once, zoom and see any space is left in this one. You can see a small gap is there in this one. What to do with the gap? Don't adjust the outer area, only inside area we need to adjust it. Now go to the vertices, select this vertex and this vertex, move tool and try to move it inside this one. Then right click, object mode. Now press 3 and see once. Right now it is done. Zoom and we can see here now. Any doubts in this one, in this section? Why 2 days? Why I have taken basic model? Why? Because you should be able to understand when we create a main model. So this third time why I am showing this is the main model. When you complete your Maya course, you are going to model something. Details same untayante ive untayi details same. Adding an edges, making properly the flow and everything, we need to add edges and do. Inkoti deenlo smoothness okati untundi. Where is the smoothness? We can balance this one now. Double click on the move tool. Go with the softness on this one, rather than using the sculpting model. If you don't have a sculpting model idea, you can do this one now for having a proper balance of shape on this. But right now, so we are not discussing this one. Just one option is there where you can balance the smoothness and all. Right now we'll keep it pending only this one. Is it okay now? This one. What else we need to do? Here we can see when we have adjusted these vertexes. Now this vertex is not perfectly aligned. Select this vertex and try to move backside a little bit. One, each and every detail go and modify. This 2 viewports I have not shown you initially. Okay, from here onwards, advanced modeling will be done with the 2 viewports. From here onwards, maximum we will use only 2 viewports. Initial level of modeling will be done in 4 viewports. Initial modeling is 4 windows. Only 2 windows. Either you go for lighting, rigging, animation, effects, everything. One we work, one we see the output. Clear this point? Shall we go for next? Okay, so now from here onwards, now I don't need this sphere, just for testing purpose I have taken, but I want this one later if I want to create an eyes. We don't keep this much of big eyeball. We'll compress this one later on. Okay, but right now I am keeping this one in the new layer. I am hiding this one right now. Whatever. Sorry, one second. Enable. Now this one we need to hide it. Okay, so now right now it is done. Now we need to extend this shape now. Extension where we need to extend outer area. Okay, so how to set this one? Again right click, go with the edges, double click on these edges first. Okay, and come back into the front view. So let's go back to the front view in this one. So press this panel and front option in this one, zoom. Now if you want to maximize, you can maximize for temporary for extending this shape now. Now use extrude option in this one. Okay, and try to extrude in one direction on this one. Till what level? Till this level now we can say. So one we can take till here and another one we can take it till here now. Right now first level is completed. This is what second level we can see. So we don't have to modify anything. Once the first one is set, we need to take this one and we need to ready on this one now. And one more extrude we need to do here now. Extrude again extend it till here now. Here we need to modify. Why? Because the flow is not matching this one. So we need to match the flow on this one. What to do? Right click, vertexes. Set these vertexes manually over here now. Okay, set this one little up and little left side. Because we want this one to be little round on this one, so I'll move this little adjustment here on this. Now more deep, we can say more deep will be available inside this portion. One second, let me down this one. Now select this one. Again we need to adjust from the side view also. So sorry, from the panel view. So orthographics and side view for this one. Zoom and see where we need this to be projected now. First one we have completed from the front view. Now we are adjusting from the side view now this one. Right now I will balance this one over here. This one almost all we don't have to adjust anything on this one. But this one will go little front on this side. From the side view. More front on this one. And here this area will go little back side on this one. Okay, this is going front and this is going back side. Okay, now little up here and little goes towards side this one, and try to move this little right side again. Little balance of shapes in this one. Now select this point and try to move it. One second. Now once you press maximize this one and just rotate and see, and just use 3 value and see the result here. Okay, now next portion. We need slightly round portion on this side. Only this side we need slightly round portion on this one. So what to do? Select these few edges on this one, not complete edges, only few edges you can see. This adjust, and maybe this one we need one more edge, but we'll try this one and we'll make it little on this one. Okay, and then go with the vertex now. Go with the vertex selection and try to balance the smoothness here. So it should not have a sharp edge on this one. So for balancing, one I have used the edges, second one I am using the vertexes to balance that sharpness, we can say. Okay, now over here we can see, okay, this sharp edge is there. Just to balance this one, slightly bring it out to have a smooth flow on this one. Now right click on this one and adjust. Now select this and press 3 and see. Can you see now? Okay, షేప్ ఎక్కడ వస్తుంది? ఈ షేప్ ఉంది కదా, ఈ షేప్కి వెళ్ళి ఇంకా ఇది కూడా కొంచెం బయట ఉండాలి, ఈ పోర్షన్ now. So this complete edge I am bringing little outside on this. One second, it is too extra. One second, I'll go with the edges again. కొంచెం ఎక్కువ అయిపోయింది అది. Just I am balancing this little bit now. You can see right now. Okay, once this is done, now this is also done, and we need the depth in this now. Okay, what depth we need? Eyes portion ఇక్కడ ఉంటుంది కదా, ఈ portion కొంచెం డీప్గా వెళ్ళాలి. So for this one, first of all, what I'll do, I'll go with the edges now. Press 1 key, double click on this all edges again. Use extrude option from the from the front only. Orthographic front view, zoom. Use extrude option and try to extrude this one again now. This one. Okay, here I need some depth in this now. Right click on this one, object mode. where we need on this side now. So what you can do, you can add one complete loop, you can do that one, otherwise you can have multi-cut tool also. Okay, so again go to this front view, maximize this one now. From which area to which area you are having this depth now? From here to here we can say. Right now we have not adjusted vertex. First we'll adjust the vertex properly, then we'll go and we'll modify now. See where I need my line, exact line, this one I am adjusting that area now. Lines, I am properly balancing the lines. Okay, how I want my flow to be done, that I am balancing over here now. Okay, ఇదైతే మనకు కావాల్సింది ఎక్కడ ఈ లైన్ మనకు డీప్ రావాలి. So what I am doing, I am taking this multi-cut tool on this one. So I am adding one point on this side, then second point over here, then third point, then fourth point. I am closing this one over here right now. Okay, కానీ ఇక్కడ ట్రయాంగిల్ వచ్చింది, ట్రయాంగిల్ రావద్దు. బట్ లెట్స్ ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ లెట్స్ అడ్జస్ట్ దిస్ వన్, దెన్ విల్ సీ ద హౌ టు డూ దట్ మోడిఫికేషన్. నౌ సెలెక్ట్ దిస్ face selection, select this faces on this one, go to the perspective. Okay, we want slightly deep inside this one. Okay, on this area only. So again what we need to do, whenever we are adjusting this one now, so we need line to be taken care on this one now. So ఇక్కడ స్మూత్నెస్ కోసం లైన్ తీసుకోవాలి మనం. ఇంకోటి ఈ బ్యాలెన్స్ కోసం, వర్టెక్స్ బ్యాలెన్స్ కోసం సెలెక్ట్ దిస్ వర్టెక్స్ అండ్ సెలెక్ట్ దిస్ వర్టెక్స్. Select this vertex. Why? Because it is too deep. Slightly I am balancing this one to have a little smoothness on this one. Object mode and see now. Press 3 and see this result. Can you see the depth in this? More deep we want it on this one. Okay, more deep if you want, what we do, so in this one we'll add one more edge inside this one now. So what we'll do, we'll take this mesh tool, inside edge loop tool, and try to add, press 1 and add one line on this side now. Take this edge, select this edge and try to apply more deep in this now, and try to move up a little bit. Okay, right click on this one, object mode, and press 3 and see now. Okay, deepness ఉంది కదా, అయితే మనకి ఇక్కడ తీసుకోలేదు, అయితే మనకు ఆ ఫ్లో పర్ఫెక్ట్ రాలేదనుకోండి, then if you want to extend, you can extend it. Okay, now press 1. Right now here I don't need this line. Okay, now go to the vertex mode and see. Right now we can see this vertex is there, it is slightly more deep, but I want to continue this one till here now. Before this I want to delete this edge now. Select and control backspace to delete the one edge. Now take this multi-cut tool and try to continue with this one now. Click first one and then second one, then close it on this side now. Okay, if we don't have that much of depth, what I am doing, I am adding one more line from here to here now. Again continue from here now, press enter to discontinue. Now again select this multi-cut tool and add one point over here and here on this one. Sorry, 1 second. Select this point and go and add this point over here now. Once it is done, now select this only vertex now on this one, just to slightly balance this one inside now. Okay, just move it up a little bit. Okay, right click on this one, object mode, and press 3 and see once. Select and 3. Can you see now? Okay, and the line flow are not perfect. Why? Because it should be a little round on this one, so I have not done that. So let's manually modify this one now. Right click on this one, vertex mode, and try to select this point and slightly move up a little bit now, for having a proper balance of flow on this one now. Okay, almost 1 second, let me go with the vertex, slightly move it down a little bit. Right click, object mode on this. Now press 3 and see now. Okay. Now is it clear this point? And as anyhow these eyebrows will go, so when we have this curve, eyebrows will come on that part. Okay, right now I am not doing that adjustment right now. Let's go and create the next part, that is eyes. Now here we need to bring out these vertices now. Which one? These two vertices we need to bring it outside now. Okay, and leave this and try to bring this one outside. Why? Because the surface which is coming from inside, it is coming outside actually, here and here. So that we need to see, and we need to move it outside like this, slightly. Okay, let me select this two and bring it more out. Yeah, this is done. Right, object mode, and we can see the result in this one now. Clear this point? Clear? Let's go to the nose section now. Select this one, and if you want, you can create a new layer. If it is disturbing you, you can hide this temporary on this one. Sorry, hide this temporary for this one. Later we also will when we add the surfaces, both surfaces when we add, we can on again. Whenever you are creating, try to do this one. And second one, incremental save we need to do. Stages wise saving. Eyes we have completed now. We need to save the second stage now. What is it? File, incremental save on this one now. What stage we got? What is this? Incremental save. One second. अच्छा हाइड చేసిన దానికోసం వస్తుందా అలా ఉంటుంది దానికి అందుకని దానికి let's see file and says save. One second, let me save this first. File, save as, select this one. Okay, name this as stage 1 on this one. Okay, and say save on this one now. Save append, and next we need to save this as an incremental save now. So incremental save now. Right now it is saved, so that's why it is, means no changes are there, that's the reason it's showing this warning. Make some changes on this one. Hide this also. Sphere will hide it. Name this one, layers, you name it, easily it will find now. Double click on this one, name this as sphere now. Okay, and what is next one? Eyes. Okay, accept it. Okay, last one is what? Plane surface I think also. Okay, plane, reference plane. Double click and say name this as reference ones. Reference image we can see IM. Save this one. It will be easy for you to space should not be given in this one. Remove the space and use underscore in place of space. Save this one now. You can see all the portion we have saved it on this one. Now coming back to the next portion now. After this one, I need to hide everything now. I don't want this one reference image. I don't want to hide. Why? Because the other portion means other direction we don't have this one now. This portion is completed. Let's come back to the nose area now. Okay, so zoom on this area. Now go and take the plane tool, rotation tool to rotate and make it 90 degrees rotation. Move tool and try to move up in this one now. This is the main base, and we can increase the size for this one. Height we need to increase. And segments we need to decrease now. Make a segments of only 3. Not 3, we can say 2, we can say only 2. Or else if you want, you can add for 4 on this one. So what will happen? You will be having more advantage to send this back side now. So I don't want one side. Right click on this one. Rather than deleting, okay, so rather than deleting this one, what I do? I'll take these 2 segments only. So not this one. This will be 4, and this will be 2. What to do with this one? Just move this one and place it like this. That's it. Why to cut this one? Okay. Set this value now. How many segments we have taken? Properly set this all according to this one now. Move this towards left side. Front portion we are doing this one now. Select this one and try to move little left side and balance this shape now. Select, move, slightly move this one, and then this we need to move here now. as if we don't have any more segment on this one. What we can do, simple, we can bring this down and bring these two segments, sorry, this all segments should be down, and balance this one towards right side now. This from the front view we have done. Now coming back to the side view now, select this all first, all vertices. Now come back to the side view. Now perspective mode, orthographics and side view from here, and adjust it now. Little back side on this one. Then use your left arrow key, so you will select the next set of this one, just slightly move it right side. Why? Because later we can easily edit this one now. Take this object mode and bring it front and adjust it here. Zoom on this area now, Alt and mouse button on this one, and try to balance the shape on this one now. Right click on this one, vertexes, select this vertex and try to move it over here now. Set this value on this side now. Select this and try to move it here now. Why? Because till here we have already created our eye surface, so it should be till here now, and slightly it should be go down in this one. Why? Because the eyes portion which we have created till here it is matching this one. Okay, now set the second one now. Just move it this back now. Okay, if you need this one to be sent like this, you can send it. So for balancing the shape on this one. Okay, and then slightly move it back. Okay, this one should go a little front, and this one will go again in the front direction. Okay, and next we need more segments to be added to have a little round shape on this one. And this side it will go like this, and the middle portion will go in this way. Till here, is it clear? Now let's come back and see here now. Right now we can see it is looking like this now. Right? Because there is no edge added on this one now. So what we'll do, we'll add one edge on this one. So mesh tool, inside edge loop tool, add one edge on this side first, temporarily. Double click on this one to select this one. Okay, come to the front view again, panel, orthographics, front view, and try to send this little right side on this. Check it. Okay, now little front also, little bit now. Okay, zoom, and let's come back and adjust it here now, this one from the side, front view only. Right click on this one, vertexes, and try to balance this one over here now, like this. Okay, then down. Okay, this we need to implement here. Okay, now come back and see here now. Right now we can see this one. Now what we need to do, we need to extend this one now. Okay, object mode now. First one you can see right now, if I press 3 key, now you can see this shape here now. Okay, now it is not looking like completely nose area in this one now. Okay, some shape we can see in this one now. Press 1, select these faces, 1, 2, 3 and 4 faces on this one. Earlier I have selected only one. Now because the segments are very close, so I am taking one more extra on this one. Otherwise what we can do, we can select only this area. Later we can add edges on this one. Why? Because this area will go into the front and this will match on this one. Now see which segment it is having. We can see 2 segments we are covering here now, and the extra segment is going little extra on this one. Or else if we are having one more edge, we need to select these 2 edges on this. Later we can add and we can adjust it now. Let's use the extrude option in this one and try to extrude towards right side on this. Okay, don't worry about this one. Now right click on this one, vertexes. Simple extra we have taken. Now select this extra portion and try to move it down in this one now. These two portions will go up and will make it little smoothness on this area. Smoothness portion. From where we are adjusting this everything? From the front view only. Select this one, this one, select these 2 points, try to move little right side now. Again use your arrow key and try to move this little left side also. And this one will go a little round on this area now. Put in the balance here. zoom, okay, and only set this value little left side, okay, this is okay, and little bit more left and more up in this one now. Okay, now coming back to this portion now, the back side portion will go a little up and little left side on this. Okay, now this is extra area, back side area, don't worry about this one now, this is what back side area we are having. Okay, now let me move this more inside, okay, and this one will come over here now. This one will go a little bit more deep in this one. Select this point and move it here, and select this point and try to move it here. So, same way this one will also go down here. Little up. Why? Because for a smoothness purpose we can see. Now come back and see in the perspective. Now one more adjustment we have to do it in the perspective. This has to come out. Sharpness should not be there. What we need to do, we need to move little outside in this. Select this point and try to bring it little outside in this. And what about this one? This one has to go little down on this one to have a proper flow on this one now. Same way this one also will go left and down on this area. Okay, now one more point is there, this one will send it little backside, so we'll select this two and send this backside on this one. Okay, one more piece we wanted extra on this one, so we need to add one more line on this area. Now select this one and press 3 and see now. Okay, so we didn't got that much extra depth in this one, but if you want to have an extra depth in this one, simple option, select this faces, move it outside now, how much you want it. Similarly from this area also, select this one and try to move it front on this one. Okay, right click, object mode. Is it done in this side? Only side I have completed now. Okay, now let's go to the down position now on this one, bottom position. Last time we have taken the box. Now today, this time I have taken plain option. Not compulsory you have to follow only one. You can follow any method which you like it. But modeling will be done with the plane first. This is the basic process. We start with the plane model. But people will take cylinder, people will take cube, people will take different options. Sculpting, if you are doing it, sculpting, best option is cube for that one. Cube we can easily blend it to face model. Okay. Now let's go back in this one. Press one key first. Why? Because now this area to be extended. Either you extend this area down or this area towards left side. So what to do? Select this one and try to use the edge on this one and try to move this left side once. So use extrude option. Okay, try to move this left side now and see which area you want it. First of all, it should be adjusted here now. So move this towards left side, little front area to balance this one now. One more edge we need it on this side, one more extrude we need. So use one more extrude and take it back again this one. Bring it front. If it is not matching, anyhow when we merge it, it will match this one now. Go to the vertices, select these two vertex, edit mesh, merge options. Select these two, again press G. G is the repeat option for this one. Repeat we have done this. Select this one, now come back to the front view now. See now again it got disturbed here. Okay, what we need to do? As per the reference it is showing this one, but slightly sometime we need to modify this one a little bit now. Okay, I've taken little slim area on this one. Let's eject it. Now come back into the perspective and see this result. Press 3 and see now. You can see right now this area. Okay, now we need to have a hole in this bottom portion now. Now before making the hole, this should be little round on this one. Ee nose undi kada ila round ayundi now. First of all, it will come like this. It will go like this in this one. So what we need edges on this side now. What to do? Mesh tool, insert edge loop tool, add one mesh on this area now and this will allow you to balance the smoothness also. Select this only individual edge, balance the smoothness in this one. Select this edge, here you need to balance the smoothness. Same this one also. Okay, select these two edges, bring it little more front. So try to build the shape now slowly. Okay, and little more now. Okay, now if you want you can send this little back side. Now what we can do, right click on this one, vertexes, select this vertex and try to move left side. Okay, nose undi kada meeku unda ledha. Whenever you go back now, just here you check it now. ఇక్కడ ఉంది కదా, ఇది బ్యాక్ సైడ్ చూడండి, కొంచెం డీప్ ఉంటుంది అది. That depth I am creating on this one now. Okay, make it little round on this area now. This one also little up, and this one also little back and up here. And this one, as the shape is there, we can balance this up here in this one. Move it up a little bit, bring it down, make it little round shape on this one. Okay, right click on this one, vertexes, make selection one place we are having little flat. Okay, here you can see more flat on this area, so I need to move it out a little bit now. Select this vertexes, only this vertex, try to move up this side. Okay, ఇది కావాలంటే just కొంచెం బ్యాక్ పంపించవచ్చు. Right click on this one, object mode, and press 3 and 3 now. Okay, and again don't worry about this one. Why? Because it will go and it will adjust it here, so it will look nice also this one. Now finally what we need to do, we need to balance this bottom shape. Now can you see this shape now? It came on this one. Now slightly it is a little inside in this one. Why? Because this has to come down. So move this. That was the reason it was not looking good. Little bit on this one. Now we need to add one line on this one now. Before doing this one now, let me set left side, because the lines we need to balance the lines perfectly on this one before setting that one now. From where I am modifying this one? Perspective view. Now from all angle I am seeing, I am adjusting this one now. Okay, okay, now come back to the faces now on this one. Select this all faces. Okay, now use extrude option in this one. Now click this cube and click and drag from the center to make it a shape on this. Now adjust this width also. Otherwise simple option for this one, whenever you click this one it will come in the center. Try to adjust from the center. Okay, so this option is slightly, it will be handy. Why? Because selection portion will come in the center. Now as if we have done this one, now we can see right now. Now do you want to balance this one down or up? First of all, okay, anyhow we'll add one more edge to have a little soft corner on the nose, we can see. Okay, and try to move a little down on this one. Okay, once it is done, we need to make it a little round on this one now. So for this one, object mode, select this one. Right now we don't have any edges on this side now, so we need to add one more edge on this one. So mesh tool, insert edge loop tool, add one line on this one to have a proper balance of smoothness on this one. Take this vertex, right click on this one, so vertex selection, select this vertex and try to send back and towards right side. Same thing this one, this is okay, and try to move this outside this one. Okay, now move this one towards left side now. So I'm making little round shape on this area now completely. Set this one again. This one has to go a little back side. Now almost all we have. Okay, round shape వచ్చింది. Now select this option, faces again. Select this all faces. Okay, now extrude it inside. right now again, if it is needed now, you do it first your model, let's complete your model, then do it. ఓకే, తర్వాత చేసుకోవచ్చు. కాదు ఇలా ఇక్కడ నాకు ఇవి డీటెయిల్స్ అవసరం లేదు, జస్ట్ ర్యాండమ్గా మనం తీసుకెళ్ళాలంటే ఇది డిలీట్ చేసుకొని తర్వాత మనం ఎడ్జెస్ తీసుకొని హోల్ని ఫిల్ చేసుకొని ఎక్స్పోర్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. దట్ ఈస్ సెకండరీ on this one. So I'm not doing that one now. We can do, already I have shown you how to do that one now. Now what I'm doing right now, I'm adding one more inside edge loop tool on this one. Okay, on this side, and take this move tool. Why I'm taking this one? To balance the smoothness on this one now. Round ఉంటుంది కదా, దానికోసం. Select this one. Okay, now if you want little extra, expand this one little outside to have a proper flow on this one. Now this portion has to go little inside, so move little inside this one. Right click on this one, object mode. Press 3 and see now. Okay, అయితే ఈ పోర్షన్ ఉంది కదా, ఈ పోర్షన్ కొంచెం వైడ్ ఉంది. వాట్ వీ నీడ్ టు డూ, ప్రెస్ 1, డబుల్ క్లిక్ ఎడ్జెస్, double click on this one and scale it near to this one. Same one, select this edges, double click on this one and try to get it a little bit more closer to this one now. Okay, right click on this one, object mode. And ఇంకోటి ఇక్కడ షార్ప్ ఉంది కదా, ఇక్కడ స్క్వేర్ లాగా ఉంటుంది. స్క్వేర్ లాగా రాకుండా రౌండ్ రావాలి. యాక్చువల్లీ రౌండ్ వస్తే అది కూడా బెటర్ అనిపిస్తుంది. Now let me see from here, once right click, vertexes, under 10 minutes off, 140 minutes అయిపోయిందా. Select these two portions and try to send little back side on this one now, for applying the smoothness on this one now. Set these two. Yes, no vertexes should be selected on the top. See this very carefully. Move from front, so it should be a little round on this one now. So move and select these two vertexes and see no other vertexes selected. Move it little outside now. But aim just final adjustment I am doing before model is completed now. Okay, little bit outside we can say, for having little round shape on this one, and similarly this one will go little back and little like this now, and same this one. Okay, now set these two values, then bring it front to this one. Okay, now this will go down, this one and this one, sorry, select this and try to send this little down on this area. Right click, object mode. Okay, press 3 and see once. Okay, now let's slight is some portion, it is little sharp edges in this one, we need to balance this here now. Select this one, press 1, vertex mode. Now we can see it is too deep, so move it in front in this one. This one also, it will go front in this one. Now balance and see. Move this one towards left side, this one towards left side, and check from the left side, from the side also it is perfect or not. Okay, almost all we are near on this one. Now all vertexes should be equal, so scale it, slightly make it equal on this one. Slightly, some portion, not exactly. Press 3 and see now. Okay, let's make it one more portion of this one, half extra portion, so that you can see the complete portion. So edit option, duplicate spatial, minus value, apply, close, and try to take the move tool and adjust it here now. Okay, and we need to merge this one. This portion will come and merge over here. Select this, press 1. Okay, sorry, one second. Select this one, right click, vertexes on this one. Select this last vertexes and try to move this left side now. Okay, and control to remove this one and try to balance this one over here now. Okay, now this one little outside. Object mode and press 3 and see now. Okay, some more we need to adjust. Now this is not right now completely we can say it, but almost all we got the shape of nose on this. Okay, don't assume that so now within 1 hour we can complete the complete face. It is not easy task to do. Normal class ఏంటంటే techniques and options, everything will be shown to you. Based on that one, you have to take little time. So you have to practice more on that one to get a flow on this. First level rather. Okay, so at least you need minimum, I'm saying, minimum you need 5 phases to be created for understanding the flow. Especially when I was learning this course, I have taken from my college, I have taken 20 days leave. For what purpose? For completing the course a little faster. But only for that 20 days I have spent only to create phases. 3 phases I have created. When I have shown the first phase complete అయిపోయింది చూపించాను. అది కొంచెం ఉంది ఇలా 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 అని చెప్పేసి కొంచెం కొంచెం అంటున్నాను. ఏదో రాంగ్ ఉందని నాకు అనిపించింది. అది మళ్ళీ చేశాను ఇంకోటి వచ్చింది, కానీ ఆ సైడ్ ఈ సైడ్ కొంచెం ఇలా ఇలా ఉందని అర్థం చేసుకున్నాను. ఇంకా పర్ఫెక్ట్ లేదని థర్డ్ టైం మళ్ళీ చేశాను. అది సో ఆమె డైరెక్ట్ చెప్పకుండా ఇండైరెక్ట్ ఏం చెప్పిందంటే మీన్స్ వన్ మోర్ టైం ఐ నీడ్ టు ట్రై. సో కానీ లాస్ట్ థర్డ్ టైం రిస్క్ వచ్చేసింది. నేను 20 days లీవ్ తీసుకున్నాను. ఆ 20 daysలో 15 days ఇలానే అయిపోయిందని. కానీ ఆమె అప్పుడు చెప్పాను, మేడం మీరు వదిలేయండి, తర్వాత నేను మీరు 100 సార్లు చేయమంటే 100 సార్లు చేస్తాను తర్వాత. కానీ ఇప్పుడు నాకు కోర్స్ కంప్లీట్ చేయండి, ఎందుకంటే లీవ్ తీసుకున్నాను, ఆ కోర్స్ ఫాస్ట్గా కంప్లీట్ అవ్వాలి. కానీ అన్ఫార్చునేట్ ఏంటంటే ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ ఆ కోర్స్ కంప్లీట్ అయిన తర్వాత హార్డ్లీ ఐ హావ్ వర్క్డ్ ఆన్ మాయా 2 years. 2 years కంటిన్యూగా దానిపైన ప్రాక్టీస్ ఉంటాయి. ఇంకోటి రెసిషన్ పీరియడ్ వచ్చింది. సత్యం కంప్యూటర్స్ అని ఒక మీ పేరే ఉంటుంది, నేనే ఉంటాను, గాన్ డౌన్. అలాంటప్పుడు నేనేమో యాజ్ ఏ మోడలర్ ఐ హావ్ టు గో. అన్ఫార్చునేట్లీ ఐ హావ్ గాన్ బ్యాక్ టు ద మెయిన్ జాబ్ వేర్ ఐ వాజ్ వర్కింగ్. ఐ హావ్ టు కంటిన్యూ ద సేమ్ జాబ్ ఫర్ మోర్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ 2015 దాకా. 15 ఈగ మూవీ వచ్చింది చూడండి, అప్పుడు కొంచెం మార్కెట్ పైన వచ్చింది. అది దట్ టైమ్ ఐ వాజ్ 0. మాయా 100% వచ్చిన తర్వాత, 100% నాట్ 100% యూ కెన్ సే, మాయా ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ అయిను, ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ అని చెప్పేసి 50% అన్నారు. ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఇన్ ద సెన్స్ ఎక్స్పర్ట్ కెన్ డూ దాట్. 50% వచ్చిన వాడేమో మొత్తం 0 అయిపోయింది. ఎనీ ఆఫ్టర్ కంప్లీషన్ ఆఫ్ మీన్స్ కోర్స్ ఐ హావ్ డన్ ఫర్ 2 to 3 years ఐ వాజ్ ఇన్ ప్రాక్టీస్. ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ వన్ నా ఇప్పుడు వ్యూ వేసి ఏమి వచ్చిందంటే మన ఫ్యూచర్ లేదు దానిలో పోయిందని వదిలేశాను. అది దాని తర్వాత ఆల్మోస్ట్ 2011 నుండి 2016 దాకా దెర్ వాజ్ నో స్కోప్. మేబీ అది ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ ఇయర్ తెలియదు ఈగ మూవీ ఎప్పుడు వచ్చింది. దాని తర్వాత స్లోగా ట్రేడింగ్ మార్కెట్ బూమ్ అయింది. బాహుబలి వచ్చిన తర్వాత అయితే ఇట్ హ్యాస్ గాన్ టు హై రేంజ్. కానీ ఆ మార్కెట్ వచ్చింది. ఇప్పుడు మార్కెట్లో మనకి ఇండియన్ వాల్యూ ఇస్ మోర్ దెన్ ఆల్ అదర్ కంట్రీస్. ఇప్పుడు మనకు వర్క్ వచ్చేది ఫ్రమ్ ఆల్ కంట్రీస్ వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ ద వర్క్ ఇన్ ఇండియా ఉంటుంది. బికాస్ ఫస్ట్ వన్ మ్యాన్ పవర్, రెండోది మనకు వేరే కంట్రీస్ కన్నా మనం చీప్గా వీఆర్ గివింగ్ ద అవుట్పుట్. చీప్ ఇన్ ద సెన్స్ వీఆర్ బీ పెయిడ్. అయితే మనకి ఎక్కువ అనిపిస్తుంది, ఎందుకంటే వీఆర్ కంపేరింగ్ టు ద డాలర్ నౌ. అయితే వాళ్ళు అనుకునేది ఏంటంటే మేము 100 రూపీస్ ఎందుకు స్పెండ్ చేయాలి, $10 స్పెండ్ చేస్తే అయిపోతుంది కదా వాళ్ళ థింకింగ్. మన థింకింగ్ ఏది, $1 అంటే 77 రూపీస్ మనం అలా కౌంట్ చేసుకుంటాం. సో ఎవ్రీ వన్ హ్యాస్ ద సేమ్ థింగ్. కానీ అది మార్కెట్ మనకి ఇక్కడ వస్తుంది. అన్ని వర్క్స్ VFX, 3D, గేమింగ్ అండ్ VR, AR ఆల్ వర్క్స్ ఆర్ కమింగ్ టు ఇండియా ఉంటుంది. ఇండియా అంటే మొత్తం ఇండియా కాదు, చైనా ఎందుకంటే కొంచెం బ్యాక్ అయింది అది. బికాస్ మ్యాన్ పవర్ ఈజ్ మోర్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ దెన్ ఇండియా వేర్ చైనా. కానీ అన్ఫార్చునేట్లీ ఏంటంటే కరోనా వల్ల ఇంకోటి కొంచెం వాడు నెగిటివ్గా వెళ్తున్నాడు. దానికోసం మనకి మార్కెట్ కొంచెం డౌన్ అండ్ అవర్ మార్కెట్ హెస్ గాన్ ఇట్లా. ఇంకోటి ఇక్కడ ప్రాపర్ గవర్నమెంట్ మెయింటైన్ చేసింది అనుకోండి, విల్ బీ మోర్ best position throughout the world for an artistic form. Okay, clear this one now. So I'm deleting the half of the portion, I'm not taking this one. This is completed. Again what I'm doing, I'm taking one more layer to assign this one into new layer on this one. I'll hide this one. Hide అవసరం లేదు, ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు 2 కంటిన్యూ మనం మర్జ్ చేయాలి. we have to merge this one. మౌత్ చెప్తే కొంచెం కన్ఫ్యూజన్ ఉంటుంది. మౌత్ కంప్లీట్ ఇన్ నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్. Till now we have completed already 2 times. One time we have completed eye, one time eyes and nose. Again I have gone with this one little bit more detail, more specific in this one. చిన్న డీటెయిల్స్ కూడా ఇక్కడ కవర్ చేసినాయి. ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడికి వెళ్ళి మనం మోడల్ చేసేది మళ్ళీ రివర్స్ వెళ్ళాం. మనం రఫ్గా ఇప్పుడు చేయలేం. ఇప్పుడు చేస్తే ఏదైనా మోడల్ పర్ఫెక్ట్గా చేయాలి మనం. సో సెలెక్ట్ దిస్ వన్ నౌ. ఐ విల్ మర్జ్ దిస్ టూ నౌ.
select this and select this object, and first of all we need to see the edges and all, where we need to add the edges and all, whether it is matching this surface or not. Okay, once it is done, now go to the first press 1, go to this mesh tool and say combine on this one. So what will happen in combine, when you are merging this one, it will easily merge these two vertices. If it is separate object, it will not merge. Now right click on this one, vertices, select these two vertices, edit mesh and merge option this one. Now right now we don't have any vertex on this one, this side. Later we can add, otherwise what we can do, we can select this one, slightly move it down in this one. And this one we need to send little up on this. So why? Because this has to balance. Now come to the front view, zoom on this area, try to move up. ఒకటే మూవ్ చేయాలి, దాంతోపాటు ఈ లైన్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, ఈ లైన్స్ కూడా మూవ్ చేయాలి. Now this is done. Same way this one also should be modified in this one. ఈ లైన్ కనిపిస్తుంది కదా మీకు, రౌండ్ ఉండాలి ఎప్పుడన్నా. ఓకే, స్లైట్లీ సమ్ టైమ్ లిటిల్ బిట్ ఓవల్ షేప్ ఆల్సో ఇట్ విల్ వర్క్ ఆన్ దిస్. ఇలా వెళ్ళి ఇది జనరల్గా ఇక్కడ వెళ్ళి కలిసిపోవాలి అది. ఓకే, బట్ వీ వాంట్ టు యాడ్ వన్ ఎడ్జ్ సో దట్ దిస్ విల్ కమ్ లిటిల్ అవుట్ సైడ్. మనకి ఈ పోర్షన్ ఉంటుంది చూడండి, ఇక్కడ బోన్ ఉంటుంది, ఇక్కడ అది బయట వస్తుంది కొంచెం.
ఇది మళ్ళీ అయిపోయింది. 2 classes అంటే ఆల్మోస్ట్ 140 minutes అనమాట మీకు.
Again I need to see. లింక్ లేదా గ్రూప్లో లేడా? ఇప్పుడు ఏంది అయిపోయింది మొత్తం, లింక్ లేదా గ్రూప్లో ఉన్నాడు కదా, నెంబర్ చూడండి ఉంది కదా ఇక్కడ. లేదు, ఇది కరెక్ట్ నెంబర్ కాదా ఇది? మళ్ళీ కూడా పంపిస్తాం. నేను లింక్ ఎందుకు ఒకటే సింగిల్ పెట్టానంటే మీరు ఇమీడియట్గా ఏది ప్రాబ్లం లేకుండా జాయిన్ అవ్వాలని. ఎందుకంటే నేను నా అన్ని క్లాసెస్ ఇలానే ఉంటాయి. చిన్నపిల్లలు కూడా ఉన్నారు, వాళ్ళు ఇమీడియట్గా డిస్కనెక్ట్ అయిపోతే వాళ్ళు జాయిన్ అయిపోతారు ఇమీడియట్గా. Okay, now so come back here now this one. So we need to add one edge on this one now. So one edge we need to add it temporary right now. So, okay, go to the mesh tool, insert edge loop tool and add one line on this side now. Okay, now select this one, vertex selection, select this vertex and try to move outside now. Okay, దీంతో పాటు ఇది కింద vertex ఉంది కదా, అది కూడా కొంచెం స్కిన్ లాగా బ్యాలెన్స్ అవుతుంది అది. And then it will go up now. ఇలా ఉంది కదా, ఇలా వెళ్తుంది అది పైన. ఓకే, సో ట్రై టు మూవ్ అప్ లిటిల్ బిట్ అప్ ఇన్ దిస్ వన్, దెన్ యూజ్ యువర్ లెఫ్ట్ యారో కీ అండ్ ట్రై టు బ్యాలెన్స్ దిస్ వన్ అప్. ఓకే, దెన్ లెఫ్ట్ అండ్ స్లైట్లీ మూవ్ అప్ ఇన్ దిస్ వన్. ఇప్పుడు ఇలా వస్తుంది బ్యాలెన్స్. ఓకే, నౌ కమ్ బ్యాక్ ఇన్ దిస్ టూ అండ్ ట్రై టు మర్జ్ దిస్ వన్, ఎడిట్ మెష్ అండ్ సే మర్జ్ ఆన్ దిస్ వన్ అండ్ బ్యాలెన్స్ దిస్ లైన్ అకార్డింగ్లీ. ఇంకోటి ఇది కొంచెం లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్. Okay, now let's go to the object mode and come back to the perspective of vertex selection, select this two, edit mesh, merge on this one. Select this vertex, try to move outside a little bit. Okay, then little forward also లేదు, just outside, that's it enough. And this one also slightly outside this one. Right click on this one, object mode and press 3 and C now. Okay,
So what else we need to do? We need to complete this phase till here now. Till here we need to complete it. But now I am leaving till here only. Try to complete this one. Okay. Now immediately I will share the video also. Last class I did not share. Why? Because I was not satisfied with it. Because roughly I have shown you. Because you should be able to understand whenever we show this model, complete perfect model, then is easily you can able to do. దానికోసం 3 times చూపించాను ఎందుకంటే ఈ పార్టే మెయిన్ మీకు బాడీ చాలా ఈజీ ఓకే హ్యాండ్స్ స్లైట్లీ ఇట్ ఈస్ లిటిల్ కాంప్లికేటెడ్ సమ్వేర్ బట్ అదర్ థింగ్ విల్ బి మోర్ ఈజీ లెగ్స్ ఆల్సో ఈజీ కంపేర్ టు ఫేస్ వీ కెన్ ఈజీ అంటే అంత ఈజీ కూడా కాదు బట్ కంపేర్ టు ఫేస్ వన్ వీ కెన్ సే లిటిల్ బిట్ ఈజీ ఇది ఇక్కడ దాకా ఓకే ఆల్ ఆఫ్ చేస్తారు ఇక్కడ దాకా మౌత్ పార్ట్ ఉంది మౌత్ పార్ట్ మీకు నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్లో చూపిస్తాను దాని తర్వాత ఇయర్ చూపిస్తాను ఓకే ఐ సేవ్ దిస్ వన్ incremental save now this is my 001 okay let's continue this one in next class and what is the name of the file you know phase model new on this one so next time why because 3 to 4 models I have got it in the system now okay? Remind me this one now okay bye guys all of you I'll share the video try to see this and practice